How much pay did Starbucks CEO Brian Niccol get when he started? May 30, 2025. Big news in the corporate world. Recently, many have been curious about the pay package of Starbucks Chief Executive Officer Brian Niccol. This topic is trending as people want to understand how executive compensation works in major companies. If you have been wondering about the specifics, you are in the right place. Brian Niccol took on the role of Chief Executive Officer at Starbucks on September 9, 2024. His total compensation for the year was reported to be valued at $95,800,000. However, it is important to note that this amount reflects the entire year, even though he only served as Chief Executive Officer for part of it. A significant portion of this compensation consists of stock awards and long-term incentives rather than just a base salary. This structure is common in large corporations where executive pay is often linked to stock performance and future company results. To put this in perspective, the average worker in the United States earns about $65,460 annually. When benefits are included, this figure rises to around $92,000. Comparatively, it would take a typical worker nearly 192 years to earn what Brian Niccol made in just 1 year. While the pay gap at Starbucks is not as extreme as at some other companies, it is still notable. Most of the compensation for executives like Niccol is tied to stock and options, which means the actual value can fluctuate based on the company's performance. In 2024, executive pay across many industries increased by nearly 10%, while worker wages saw a rise of about 3.6%. This trend highlights how the capitalist system tends to reward top executives with substantial pay packages, especially during times of rising company profits and stock prices. Additionally, Brian Niccol's compensation package includes perks such as the use of a corporate aircraft for both business and personal travel, valued at up to $250,000 a year. These types of benefits are standard for chief executive officers at large companies. In summary, when Brian Niccol began his role at Starbucks in September 2024, his reported pay package for that year was $95,800,000. This amount primarily consisted of stock and incentives, along with additional benefits like private jet travel. This situation reflects the broader trends in executive compensation within the capitalist framework.